All right, let's go over the math boxes for lesson 7-1. Let's look at problem number 1. Lawrence has 5 CDs in his backpack. Each CD weighs 1/8 of a pound. How much do they weigh all together? So you could do this as an addition. So you'll notice there's 3 tasks they want you to do. Give the answer, tell us in words, give addition equations, and a multiplication equation. So let's do the addition first. So if he has 5 CDs and each weigh 1/8 pounds, that means CD1 weighs 1/8, CD2 weighs 1/8, CD3, CD4, and CD5. And the answer would be 5/8. So now I could put my answer for number 1. 5/8 pounds worth of CDs all together in his backpack. And he has 5 groups of 1/8 because he has 5 CDs. So we can turn that into a multiplication equation by doing 5 times 1/8, which would give us 5/8. Okay, let's look at number 2. We do not have a protractor unless you have one at home. So I'm just going to give you the measure, but let's do the first part together. So angle MRS is a blank angle. Is it acute or obtuse? So remember, if I in my head know that 90 degrees looks like this, anything on this side would be obtuse because it's greater than 90 degrees. Anything on this side would be acute. So this angle is acute. And I know that it's probably halfway between 90, a little less. So if you estimated 45 degrees, you would be right, but it is 35 degrees because I used my protractor at home to measure. Okay, let's look at problem 3. We are adding fractions again. So let's do this pretty quick. 3/5 plus 1/5 equals 4/5. 1/3 plus 1/3 equals 2/3. 4/10 plus unknown value equals 7. So I have to think to myself, 4 plus what would give me 7? And I know 4 plus 3 gives me 7, and my denominator stays the same. Unknown value plus 5/12 equals 7/12. So what plus 5 would give me 7? And I know that 7 minus 5 is 2. So 2/12 plus 5 equals 7/12. E, 4/6 plus 5/6 equals 9/6. Now, we don't want to leave it as 9/6. We want to take out a whole, which would be 6/6, right? That's one whole. And if I took 6 away from 9, I'd be left with 3/6. So you could write it as 9/6 or 1 3/6. Okay, let's fill in the blanks. We're going from pounds to ounces. And I know that 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. So 2 pounds would equal 16 times 2, which would give us 32. So 2 pounds equals 32 ounces. Now here we have a half a pound. So I would have to take half of 16. And 16 is a double, so 8 plus 8 is 16. So half of 16 would be 8. So a half a pound is equal to 8 ounces. So now we're converting from tons to pounds. So for every 1 ton, there is going to be 1,000 pounds. I'm sorry, 1 ton, let me write this up here. 1 ton is equal to, not 1,000, 2,000 pounds. So that means you would have to do, if there was 3 tons, you would multiply by 2,000 and you would get 6,000 pounds. So 3 tons equals 6,000 pounds. Now you're going from meters to centimeters. And I know for every 1 meter, it's 100 centimeters. So 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So I have 400 centimeters. So that means I have 4 meters, because 4 times 100 is 400. And last, we're going from meters to millimeters. For 1 meter, it's equal to 1,000 millimeters. Now, if you forget any of these conversions, like how much is in what, look in your student reference journal. That's why we sent them home with you guys, okay, to look this up. It'll give you the conversions there if you forgot. So if I have 5 meters, I have to multiply by 1,000, and I get 5,000 milliliters. Okay, and last one, number 5. What are 2 different fractions you can write to answer problem 3E? So we are looking here, problem 3E. So you can write this a few different ways. So you can write, oops, sorry, almost turned my iPad off. You can write the improper fraction (9/6). You can write the mixed number, which is 1 3/6. Also, you can simplify, which means make smaller, the fraction and write it as 1 1/2, right? Because 3/6 is equivalent to 1/2. Finally, you can show it as an addition problem. And that could look like, if you did 9/6, it could be 4/6 plus 5/6 equals 9/6. Okay, so those are the different ways that you can write the fractions for problem 3E. All right, I'll see you guys on Wednesday for our next lesson.